So I finally decided to jump back in Destiny, and I'm gonna be real with you. Destiny is like the ex-girlfriend whose number you should probably delete out of your phone, but you deleted it out of your phone, but you also kept the number written down. Yeah, that's Destiny. So I decided to jump back into this game because I don't know why. It's just just a weird time to jump back in. Oh yeah, Destiny's free. That's why I jumped back into it. I decided to jump back into this game recently, but man, I got a history with this game. So Destiny was one of the most hyped games of my lifetime, excluding that game. We're probably going to make a video about that game at some point, but I was super hyped about this game. So hyped about this game that this is probably the most expensive game I've ever bought. And I mean, ex-girlfriend whose number you deleted out of your phone, expensive. Just think about it like this. The original Destiny plus the first season of DLC, $100. PS4, because yes, Destiny was an exclusive, so I'm gonna tag that onto the price, $400 at launch. PlayStation Plus for a year, $60. Destiny 2, which was gifted to me post-launch, another $60. That's $620 going to one game. One game. That's how hyped I was about this game. Now, the thing about Destiny is all of us know that the original Destiny was not really a flop, but really disappointing. I mean, that game, Vanilla Destiny, didn't really have a whole lot of content outside the original campaign. Now, they did have a raid, which was cool, and a couple strikes, but just about after the first maybe 3 weeks of playing the original Destiny 1, you were kind of just sitting around doing nothing. Now, when the next DLC came out for Destiny 1, I kind of had this attitude like, I'm not buying this. Even though a lot of the Destiny 1 DLC fixed the game, I still wasn't buying it, man. I was like $600 in. I wasn't going for it. Now, when Destiny 2 started calling me, I was feeling single and alone, and I bit the bait. I started playing Destiny 2, but cautiously. But I kind of feel like Destiny 2 was a repeat of Destiny 1. Even though Destiny 1 learned its lessons through all of the DLC, Destiny 2 just kind of repeated the sins of Destiny 1. It launched with very little content, not a whole lot of in-game. And again, after about 3 or 4 weeks, it kind of didn't feel like it had a strategic plan for what it wanted to do with its players. Again, we're like $700 in at this point, so fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm George Bush.
You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Now, it was really hard watching Destiny 2 get better and not buying this game, and I can tell you I was nervously sweating watching all this great DLC come out and still saying, nope, we're not going to spend money on Destiny 2. Fool me twice, this is not going to happen. You're not going to fool me 3 times. But it was hard, man. It was really hard watching all that amazing Destiny 2 DLC come out. But now we back, boys. Destiny 2 is in a place that we all can kind of jump into this game right now. Now, for that reason, I gotta say something super disrespectful. Just bear with me. The Destiny fans are already hitting dislike on this video. I'm probably, and hear me out, don't kill me guys, I'm probably not gonna buy Destiny 2 yet. I'm probably not gonna buy Destiny 2 yet. Now hear me out. When Destiny 2 first came out free to play, first of all, that's huge. Another free to play looter shooter in the market. This is what competition should be all about. When they announced that Destiny 2 was going free to play, they were having all these cross saves and all these amazing features. I had to jump in, and the impulse was, we gotta go, boys. We gotta level up. We gotta buy the game. We gotta spend the money. We gotta get the end game. We gotta go, rush. Everyone panic. We gotta get to end game right now. And then I fired up Destiny and something interesting happened. I looked around. Now, if you've been playing Destiny 2 for a while, you're probably not gonna have this reaction, but you guys just gotta have some sympathy for the people who haven't been in this for a while. I looked around and there's a lot going on here. I mean, a lot. When I played the original Destiny, there were like 4 planets. I'm looking at this and it looks like that documentary from the History Channel with the ancient aliens. Like, there are a lot of planets here. I feel like some of these planets are made up, but there were not this many planets in the beginning. So this is a little bit intimidating. So it took a while for me to figure out what the heck is going on around me. It took a while for me to figure out what I can do in this game. And in the end, I kind of just decided, yeah, we're gonna play this for free. And it just made sense, right? Isn't that what everyone always tells me? But it's free. I was gonna play the Osiris DLC and everyone kept telling me it sucked. But guys, it's free. And there are tons of activities to do here. There are a bunch of PvE activities and a bunch of PvP activities. There are raids. There's lots of missions and content. There's just too much to buy this game right now. Now, there are so many thoughts floating around my head about Destiny 2 right now that I just want to share with you guys. I don't know how this is going to fit in one video. My head is spinning, but let's try to go through it. First of all, the graphics. Destiny 2 right now looks crisp. I don't know if it's just that the textures are dialed up so much compared to other games, but right now, just something about my eyes haven't quite adjusted to just the quality of this game. Now again, if you've been playing Destiny 2 for a while, you're probably going, look, what are you talking about? It's a game, like it's supposed to look this good. No, like you can walk right up on textures in this game and they look pretty good. I don't know why this game has this almost pixel perfect feel to it. Like it's not scaled up or anything like that. It looks like my monitor is running at 1080p, not like some weird scaled up thing that you'll probably see on a console. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is just a really, really artistic, well presented game. Like it looks really good. Now about the story, I know a lot of Destiny 2 players are about the lore and the story, and it does have a lot of this. Like to their credit, there's a lot going on, and it's not obtrusive, kind of like Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 was just like puking on the screen. That's way too much for me after I had a long day. I just want to chill and play the game, and Borderlands 3 is like, something is happening. Claptrap, is just way too much going on. But this game is a lot more chill with its story and lore, and I do enjoy that. But with that being said, I'm kind of sleepwalking through it. And this isn't really anything new. When I first played Destiny 2 and I played through the Gaul campaign, I sleptwalked through that with my friends pretty much as well. First of all, a lot of the dialogue just wasn't really grabbing me. I will say that the Cade 6 stuff was pretty hilarious. I loved him. But Cade 6 can't really carry it on its own, right? You need other characters. And that Gaul dude, not the best villain. I mean, obviously he's the most mustache twirling villain of all time, but the most offensive thing about the character design of this enemy, the worst thing about the way this enemy is written, his feet. Why are Gaul's feet that big? Gaul, I can't take you that serious with those big feet. But that's being real nitpicky. I think a lot of the story following that, and even the story of some of the side campaigns and all of that, tends to be really interesting in this game and is enough to keep my attention while I'm playing. It's really nice to have gameplay mixed with a little bit of story, and it just meshes together in a nice way. So with all this story and lore and mission content, I did the thing that made the most amount of sense. I jumped into PvP. I'm sorry, man. I just personally, there's only so much I can shoot AI enemies, especially right now. It's just, I want to play a little bit of PvP mixed with my PvE experience because I just feel like it stretches it out just the right amount. Like you play a little bit of PvP, you play a little bit of PvE, you bounce back and forth, you get frustrated because you got supered by some guy jumping off some high point. Oh, come on, man. You go back to PvE and it just rotates like that. That's the great thing about having PvP. But let me tell you, the PvP. Now, first of all, I've noticed something about Destiny 2. This is one of the best arena shooter experiences on the market. And the crazy thing about that is, think about all of the people who are waiting for Halo to come to Steam, all of the people who are waiting for Halo Infinite to come out to get that old school Halo shooter feel, because man, arena shooters haven't really been doing it for me lately. But think about all of those people who are excited to see Halo return to PC. And think about that, this experience is free. As far as I can tell, there's no price jump to get into this game to play the PvP experience of Destiny. Really, the only thing you're paying for is the PvE experience, mostly. So anyone who loves arena shooters can jump into Destiny 2 right now for free on PC, on Steam, and get one of the best free open arena PvP shooter experiences on the market. That's actually insane. I didn't even really think about it until I started playing this game. Now, with that being said, holy God, man, what is going on? The supers, the abilities, the damage, it's way too much going on right now. Now, before I say what I'm gonna say, I do really enjoy the experience. Like, I think the only thing I have to do now is get used to all of the crazy other sources of damage other than a person shooting you. I'm an old school shooter fan. Like, I just remember times where you shoot dude shoots you, and that's how you settle your differences. But nowadays, I feel like every game has supers, right? Like abilities and supers and classes. Like that really didn't used to be a part of the competitive FPS experience. But now every game is like that. Overwatch is all about classes and abilities and ultimate abilities. COD has gone down the class ability route like really heavily nowadays. Destiny 2 is a ultimate super fest. By the time you get near the end of the round, people are just spamming supers all over the place. It can be a little frustrating coming around a corner and a dude just supers you and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, again, I'm not complaining. I honestly just think it's a little bit jarring and it's something I've got to get used to, but I do miss the days with counterplay. And the problem with a lot of competitive shooters nowadays is there's not a whole lot of counterplay. Like, I don't feel like there's a thing you can do to stop yourself from dying or kill the other guy in most circumstances. Mostly, you're kind of at the whim of that damage or that ultimate if the person is already like right up on you. I'm just saying, there's just not a lot of counterplay. There's no way to get out of there. But all those complaints aside, pretty solid PvP experience. I'm enjoying it. And that's why Destiny 2, I'm standing my ground. Destiny 2, I am not paying you any money yet. I just think with the like $600 I've already paid to get into this game in the past, Destiny 2 left a real sour taste in my mouth because I would pay for parts of the game that weren't really that great, and then they'd make the game better with DLC in the future, and then they'd go, hey, there's some things you might not have liked about Destiny 2. Well, we fixed those things, but you gotta pay for them to enjoy them. And it just kind of felt like they were double dipping. But now that Bungie isn't under Activision anymore, I'm totally willing to give this game another chance for free. And so far, the free-to-play experience has been pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with this. And I think if you're a person that's felt burnt by Destiny 2, I think it's okay to come back for free. Bungie, this is your chance to earn back the trust of gamers. I'm playing your game. I'm enjoying it. My wallet is ready to pay for Shadowkeep. Like, I'm just about there. Don't mess this up.
Gross. Fucking Mogamu. Yup. Fucking Mogamu. Fucking Mogamu. Yup. Fucking Mogamu. Fucking Mogamu. Yup. Fucking Mogamu. Fucking Mogamu. Yup. Fucking Mogamu.
When people worship me like people worship Mogamu. When people worship me like people worship Mogamu. When people worship me like people worship Mogamu.